Welcome back to another episode of Kieah's Take. Today, I want to talk to you guys about a woman who I admire. She's an influencer on TikTok and Instagram, and now apparently she has her own podcast. Within this podcast, she's talking about dating, relationships, and the modern world of women today and how they are presenting themselves in the dating market. She's having a conversation with this other woman who is a dating coach, and she provides some really great tips. I will be reacting to this in real time, so let's jump right into it and see what they got to say.
High value
And
and hypergamy.
that talk is insane.
It is.
Women need to be looking for someone that they can build with. They should be looking for their heart. It's all about matters of the heart. Is this someone who I want to be the father of my children? Let's start with that. Is this someone I want to grow old with? Is this someone I want to sit down with when we're in our 70s and watch TV together and take each other to doctor's appointments? That's what you should be looking for versus this quote unquote high value man that's making all of this money that can fly you out to places. To me, that's a red flag. When I was dating in New York, there was a guy that dated him a couple of times. He was in y'all's terms, a high value man. He was an investment banker. After our third date, he said, I want to take you to the new sandals. I want to take you to Jamaica.
I know that's right.
And fly you out. And I said to myself, you're not taking me anywhere.
Yeah.
All of that was I want to take you to Jamaica and do to you what I want to do to you. And I'm nobody's hoe. That
You
part.
said it. It's so I love it.
And I was completely turned off, and then I never went out with him again
Good.
because he was used to people responding positively to that. That was insane.
Of course. And I do think, this is a big generalization, but I do think there is a desire for men to be the one to show you a new world or to put you on or to bring you to a place for the first time. Tell me.
You're on to that.
Yes. Yes.
Let's talk about it. Let's let a man be a man. Show me little stuff.
Yeah.
I can't open this. Can you open this for me? They love to help.
Yeah.
Need to feel like a man.
Yeah.
I think as a result of women being so independent, which is normal, we don't allow a man to be a man.
I like that she said that. Any minor thing that you can allow a man or your man to help you with, do it. I would encourage women, if you need help opening a nail polish, if you need help getting a jar open, if you need help with putting a frame up, even if you know how to do it, allow him to step in and do that. That's what's allowing him to be the man and empowering him to do more for you. The more that he's doing for you and the more that you relax and stay in the role that you're supposed to be in, the way the relationship dynamic happens is just thriving. So I like that she mentioned that you're allowing him to step up and be the man, even though we, especially now in today's culture, being very independent, it's making sure that the man is allowing himself to have a role in your life.
And we need to do that.
Yeah.
And that's attractive to them.
Yeah. What do you say to your husband to make him feel like a man? What is your go-to phrase?
I don't know. I have so many.
You're just doing
I
it all.
love you, honey.
Oh.
I ride for my man.
Yeah, I
that's
know,
what I
that's-
got to tell him. He knows it. I ride for my man. And I gas him up on a daily basis.
I love it.
I want him to know that he is everything because he works his tail off. He's a public company CEO. He literally was the coach of our kids, all their sports. He was always in town for all the games. He just made our family a priority. And that means a lot to me. And that's, again, matters of the heart. He values family. Look for a man that values family. But I gas my man up
I love
on a
that.
daily basis. He's my man.
I love it.
Oh man, I tell you, when you have something positive to say and putting the battery in his back that is full of love, full of light, he will go a million miles over to make sure that you're happy.
Hey, Mr. Few, you are very lucky.
You already know.
Okay. Okay, tell me a little bit more around the reality of the dating pool for Black professionals. And how do you think women should move differently as they're selecting partners and also dating because of that?
You need to be thoughtful and strategic. Just like you've achieved everything else that you've achieved, a very successful Black woman, you've achieved so much. You went to Northwestern, you're my soror, so I know you bad to the bone. Okay. You can achieve that man too, but you have to know that you're going to kiss a lot of frogs and it's going to be hard and you're going to get your heart broken and you're going to experience some rejection. And you may make some mistakes because, as you've mentioned, you have not had as many reps as maybe your peers, but you have to be comfortable and sit with it. And I think what's most important for Black women to be successful is know who you are. Because if you know.
Before she jump into that next topic, I like that she mentioned that you need to study how to do the way that you were able to go to college and prioritize that. In my opinion, that's the same way that you should take that for a relationship. So if we know how to get that degree, if we know how to make sure that we're doing whatever we can to pass the curriculum, to get our degree, to get our master's, to follow of what that requires for us to get into that school, we should take that same amount of effort into the relationship. And that's studying the man that you want, becoming the kind of guy, becoming the kind of woman that that guy would like as well. Those are some things that are just as equally as important and should have a lot of credence when we're taking the time to think about what we want in a partner. Being able to follow suit and to provide same level of effort and time and confidence into providing for the type of guy that we want, putting the same amount of energy into that.
Know who you are and you know your worth and you're confident and you're comfortable with yourself, then you can deal with all that comes with dating. Because dating right now is going to be hard. And I just think that so many people take things so seriously and personally.
Yeah.
It's not that deep. It has nothing to do with you and what's for you. And God's going to make that clear.
Yeah.
Your nervous system's going to calm down. And it's just not going to be that deep. When I met my husband, it was so clear because I dated so many men. Did not make me feel calm. I have an anxious attachment style.
Too.
But Jason made me feel so secure and calm. I never wondered. I never questioned. It was just that man.
What is a strategy we need to deploy? Because sometimes I'm talking to my guy friends and I'm like, there have so many incredible options. And to your point, if you want to marry a Black man, there has to be some sort of strategy deployed. So it's volume. It sounds like just getting out there, meeting people. What other tips? What else should we be doing? How else should we be showing up?
Volume, but also being vulnerable. You know, how to make a man feel good. I love to give men their flowers. Into in a room, oh my gosh, you are a cutie pie. And that head full of hair, you better talk to me. And this is how I speak to the young kids. I would never speak to someone your age because I'm happily married.
She's talking about charming a man, being able to be flirtatious in such a cute way that is that banter, that back and forth. I love that she mentioned that giving a man his flowers. That's just as equally important as she mentioned to like compliment and giving him some sort of acknowledgement. It's not always about us, ladies, but being able to say, you smell really good tonight. You know, goes a long way. That makes a man want to pursue you. That makes a man want to maybe, you know, your number. And I noticed today in a lot of the dating world, I see conversations that I've had, a lot of women are saying that the men are not approaching us anymore. And that might be because we're not giving the telltale signs. We're not giving that friendly banter. Aren't smiling anymore as they walk out the house. They're not giving a light airiness to them. It seems like it may be more heavy. And so because of that, we're repelling the same man that we want to pursue us. So I would encourage ladies to follow exactly what she's saying. And as I've been saying before, is to always, you know, about the other person. Take yourself out of your shoes. What can you do? What can you say to help that man want to be interested in you? That compliments, that goes a long way.
To see guys' faces light up, I love that because when you compliment them, they're going to be happy to compliment you. And it also puts their guard down because you could be doing that from a flirtatious perspective, but you could also be doing it as a friend, putting them in a friend zone. And then you can choose how to move from there. But I think being comfortable with just saying, oh my gosh, you're so cute. Are you single? Like, I would do that. My name is Jody. What's up? Like, talk. Get your personality going. I'm telling you. The white girls do it.
Oh, what are they doing? Because
they're very comfortable.
They got game.
They're very comfortable with themselves and they're comfortable with who they are. Not all of them, but I'm saying they've had experience. It comes with experience. In the Black community, we have not been as intentional as mothers and fathers in sharing with our children some of the key strategies to one, learning how to get into a relationship. And number two, being just even encouraging our kids to date when they were younger.
It's so true. I think about what was prioritized when I was growing up. It was education. And there's so many reasons why, right? Systemic and historical reasons. The concept of Black marriage is a new phenomenon in the way that it's not for our white counterparts. And there's so many vestiges around Jim Crow and slavery, et cetera, that marriage was a financial partnership. It was a survival partnership at one point. And now we're looking at marriage to be an emotional partnership and something that we derive pleasure from. And that's not something that we have truly had reps in as a community. So that's something that we're learning in real time. So
also to your point, it's just not perfect. I think we're looking for perfection and we need to stay away from perfection because you really just want someone that you can work with and build with. Of course, you want someone that you're attracted to. But when two people make a decision that they want to work together, that they're going to build together. When I met my husband, I knew he was the one and I knew he was someone I could work with and build with because we talked about how we saw our future, what was important to us.
It sounds like a dream. And I feel like one, that doesn't happen. And two, anymore for us. Like,
doesn't it though? So if you were to meet a guy messaging each other, He asks you out, show up. What is that like?
The first date for me is about, can we have fun together?
Or you go to have fun?
You're not necessarily opposed to a drinks or a walk, an activity, like open to some of
I want to
these-
hear that. That's what I like. I've got a question for
Tell
you,
me.
though. You're telling me what you want.
Yeah. Does he
Are you
want?
driving the date? Because he should be driving the date.
I agree with you.
Don't be telling a man what you want.
In my opinion, what I oftentimes see is they want to take me to.
I always say to suggest, never nag. Suggest something to him. So that may look, well, what do you think we should do? A way for him to show the direction of the things that he wants to do, and we follow suit. If he suggests ice cream in a park, all you need to say is, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. That easiness is what's going to drive a man to want to do more.
The members only club, the Teresi, and I don't want to do that because I know that's a flex to trap me.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I will
actually, it's a turn off. Men, if you're listening, whoever's listening to the audience, do not, one, start taking women to these very expensive restaurants, these private clubs, 5-star restaurant, whatever the case, 2-hour dinner. That is a no. And also, don't waste your good money on that.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of times men want to do the Nexus or the Zero Bond or wherever, the Teresi, and I will put a stop to that and ask for something a lot more casual, because I know that's oftentimes a conduit for, he wants his money and his wealth and his success and status to overshadow character values and who he is as a person. And also, number 2, there's going
I like that she said that. And it goes back to the point of just doing something simple. It doesn't always have to be this exaggerate, elaborate date for the first time you're meeting someone. Especially if you're trying to get reps in, you really just want to learn how you are with the man. How can you have that banter? How can you be more comedic and just be lighthearted and having that flirtatious mood all the time and not feeling like it's just so heavy and getting straight to the questions about marriage and kids and things of that nature. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts and your feedback about this podcast. Jody has so many great tips about leveling up, and I really like her segment about this relationship topic as well. So I love to know what you guys think. Drop that in the comment section below, and to the next video. Bye.